Hey guys, I'm probably not going to be able, me and Blacklight Foxy are probably not going to be able to finish saying what our last item is, because we probably would run out of time at that point, so we're sorry about that, and thank you for watching. Guys, MC Golden Freddy and Blacklight Foxy here to talk about what items we want to see brought back and what new items that we want to see. First off, we want to see the Ice Stone brought back because it's a really good item. It was helped to evolve the Alolan Vulpix, and I'm hoping if we do get any more ice types just like that, we can get this Ice Stone brought back because it was a good item. Next, we want to see the lures from Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee brought into the main series. They really helped out in those two games. They really did. It was pretty decent right there. Next, we want to see the Dragon Wings, Dragon Wing is a new item that I would like to see put into the game that increases Dragon type moves if given to a Dragon type. Next, we have the Fish Scale, which increases the power of Water-type moves if given to Water types. And that stuff. Up next, we have a Battery Charge. If given to an Electric type, it will allow weaker, less accurate, Electric type moves to be able to have a better chance of hitting and doing more damage. Next, we have the Steel Rod. Steel Rods will allow Steel types to take less damage from super effective Fire type moves. Next, we have the Fuzzy Feather. The Fuzzy Feather would be an item kind of like the Nugget, which in return for, selling it would get like tons of money, kind of like the Nugget. It would be a very popular item in the Galar region. Up next, we have the Draco Stone, which, if they were to decide to give Eevee a Dragon-type evolution, this is the stone you would use to evolve it. Kind of like the first three evolutions that were made. Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. And then there's the Bug Stone. If you give this to a Bug-type Pokemon, its Bug-type moves will be increased. Its special attack and Bug-type the special attacks in the Bug-type moves would be increased pretty swell. Next, we have a new kind of bell. A new kind of item called a Flame Bell. A Flame Bell is a decent item if you happen to be able to, if you happen to choose like Score Bunny, or there's like a wildfire type you happen to see and you catch it, you can give them the Flame Bell. And this bell has a soothing effect on the fire type, allowing it to be more relaxed, and its attack will go up. Its attack will go up because of its more soothed thing and soothed nature and all that stuff. Next, we have another item that's not even on this list. It's called a Color Stone. A Color Stone would be good for increasing like fairy type moves, increasing the power of fairy type moves, and all kinds of cool stuff with that item. Next, we have a special cloth, also known as a web cloth. The web cloth would be a unique item that would be exclusive use on bug types because of it's called a web cloth. You would to get a and if they decide to put this thing in, I would want them to make it so you could make your own web cloth, but you would need a spider-based Pokemon like Ariados or Spinarak, those kind of Pokemon, and use their string shot attack to make one of the web cloth. Yeah, to make the web cloth, which is a special item that helps up special defense and special attack and defense on bug type Pokemon who have weaknesses in these stats and not really the strengthiest in those stats to make them even better. And then there would be like an item based around the Cuddle Bones. The Cuddle Bones, real-time Cuddle Bones that we have that would be good for like bird Pokemon. But it would be called called a Cuddle Shell. Well, that's what I would like to call it. A Cuddle Shell. A Cuddle Shell would be good for like bird Pokemon to increase physical attacking moves like Peck, Drill Peck, and Beak Blast. These 5 type moves would be increased due to a cuddle, the cuddle item I was talking about. I forgot the name to it already. And then we would have like something called a Smooth Pelt. A Smooth Pelt, it would be a special item to give to like normal types. Normal types would like it because it would actually do something unique. It would give them one super effective advantage. It would give them a super effective advantage over fire types. The Smooth Cloth would allow their normal type moves to become super effective on fire type Pokemon. So obviously Scorbunny would be at a disadvantage, but having this kind of item would, well, be cool. And they probably wouldn't have this effect for it. They would probably give it some other kind of effect for a Pokemon. And then there would be a Spiny Seed. The Spiny Seed was supposed to be on the list, but apparently we forgot to put it on the list. But the Spiny Seed would be kind of like Black Sludge, but to grass types. If a grass type holds a Spiny Seed, it would heal the one holding the item, but damage the one who does any sort of attack on to the one holding the seed. And it would protect them from things like, It would protect them from things like Confuse Ray, stuff like that. So you can't really confuse or anything. And then we have another kind of item called actually I wouldn't know. Called a Burn Protector. Burn Protector would be an item like a potion. But it would be held, and it'd be held by all different kinds of Pokemon that are not fire types, as fire types cannot be burned, but all other types can technically be burned. And this would be a good item for all those Pokemon, especially grass and bug types, as they are weak to fire. And steel. And, this item would be useful for protecting against any move that burns won't be able to burn if the Pokemon holding this item is holding the item. And then we have another thing called, kind of like the bottle caps they added, would be like a tin can. They were